What's up, House of Payne fans? This is Josh coming at you for the first time with a theory breakdown about Calvin and Miranda. To clear the air, if you're already familiar with me, you may recall that I've shared the House of Payne and test pilot episodes and BTS clips last summer. I know some of you may have been wondering where the episodes have gone. Hey, listen. Unfortunately, YouTube no longer allows anyone to be great, and the videos were removed due to copyright concerns. But don't worry, everything is all good. Just check out my IG fan page at HOP and ASL Fan Club. That's HOP and ASL Fan Club for exclusive clips of House of Payne, Assisted Living, and Meet the Browns. Feel free to check that out whenever you're in need of a good laugh, a piece of entertainment, and just a reminder to smile. Josh got you covered. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. So as you may know, Miranda and Calvin are divorced. It wasn't clear whether their divorce was final or not in season 9 of House of Payne, but we do know they're separated and were in the process of divorce after some time. So far, the first 8 episodes of the 10th season of House of Payne have shown this summer, with the remaining episodes of the new season airing next week on the 12th. The synopsis for the 3 upcoming episodes was released roughly 2 to 3 weeks ago. If we're able to see it on screen, I believe it's a clue to another wedding episode. If you're a longtime fan of this show, you'll notice a similar story connection between CJ and Janine's rekindled marriage. Going back in time, Janine mistakenly burned down her family's house in season 1, forcing her family to move in with Curtis and Ella, only to discover she has a drug addiction. As a result, their marriage ends in divorce. Then Janine went to rehab to get clean a season and a half later, after her divorce was finalized from CJ. Even after CJ and Janine started dating other people, like after that night that they had together when they went to that anniversary party, Janine continued to live with the family until she started dating Brian in season 3. Calvin was seeing other people in season 9 until he met Laura, who is his now girlfriend and fiance for now. In season 9, Miranda was also dating other people, like that Lawsome Rex guy who we never met on screen. And he was also a football player, and Curtis was obsessed to get in touch with him like he was with Brian. Calvin was still bitter of Miranda in season 9, and he found any reason to avoid her. When Janine returned from rehab in season 2, CJ did the same thing. Presently, Calvin is warmer to Miranda in season 10 and more mature in his communication. Like Miranda and Calvin's brief one-on-one scene in season 10 episode 5 Sauce Bosses, where Calvin says, "Miranda, I'm going to always be there for you." In that same episode, when Calvin was discussing Miranda's interest in obtaining a gun to protect herself and their son, Christian, with Miranda and CJ in the kitchen, Calvin accidentally blurted out he doesn't want his wife, mother of his child, carrying a gun because it's too dangerous. When it was discovered that Janine had been hit by her previous drug dealer, Blue, for non-payment from her drug habit, CJ was ready to fight Blue, saying, "He punched my wife in the face, I'm gonna go handle it." And they were divorced by that time. Calvin still loves Miranda, although he denies it when you read in between the lines. Y'all remember when CJ and Janine went to a rehab party for a couple they'd known since high school, and CJ got drunk and started revealing his genuine love for Janine? Through it all, "I love you, girl." We see them return to the Payne's home at the end of that episode, and they unintentionally sleep together, which is clearly when Hayden and Jaden were conceived. Miranda and Calvin apparently had that unexpected kiss scene at the end of season 9, episode 8, but nothing more. Allegedly. When CJ was on top of Janine on that couch, the screen faded out after CJ invited her to sleep in his bed. The screen faded out after Calvin and Miranda's kiss scene. We didn't see them actually get busy. Like, what did they do after that? So back to Janine. Janine dated Brian in season 3 and 4, a character played by Michael Jai White, who you may remember from For Better or Worse, Why Did I Get Married 1 and 2, and a variety of other productions. And she moved in with him for a short time before breaking up with him when she found out she was pregnant with CJ's baby. Ella is hesitant to tell Lisa what she thinks about her jewelry line in the forthcoming episode, Season 10, Episode 10, Pow Wow at the Paynes. This episode, I believe, will have the same tone as the Season 4 episode, where Miranda and Ella had a minor disagreement while arranging Calvin and Miranda's wedding. Fast forward to Miranda and Calvin's wedding. The ceremony begins. CJ interrupts the ceremony to propose to Janine. She accepts. And then the wedding becomes a double wedding. This brings us back to Lisa and Malik. If you've been watching the early Season 10 episodes, you'll notice some hints to marriage, such as the Romeo and Juliet connections in the opening episode, Whiplash, and episode 6, Missing Mustard Seeds, when Malik was studying religion. Lisa is Malik's girlfriend who was pregnant with his child, allegedly. Lisa was a tad over the top when she first appeared on screen in Season 9, but she's toned down a bit this season, so she's a lot more appealing now, in my opinion. With that stated, I believe Miranda and Calvin relationship could possibly reconcile after the 11th episode, in which the synopsis reads, quote, Calvin wants his son in his wedding, but Miranda might not be on board. Miranda will most likely be up to her usual stunts, and Calvin will step into CJ's shoes when the wedding day arrives, and he learns who he truly loves. Miranda. Sorry, but I don't think Calvin and Laura will last long together because their chemistry just isn't there. Like, when I saw Miranda and Calvin communicate in the Sauce Bosses episode, it felt like they were a couple to me. As I watched them on film together, they're still husband and wife in my mind. Despite the fact that we're still upset at her for walking out on Calvin in the 2012 series finale, you can't deny that. I believe we can all agree that they belong together. So I believe that the wedding of Calvin and Laura will turn into a wedding of Calvin and Miranda. And then Malik may propose to Lisa at their wedding. And then we'll have another double wedding. And Malik and Lisa's kid will be born. Hopefully no twins this time. A remix of the same song, basically. And that's all I have for now. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I can't believe we reached 5,000 subscribers. Like, what? Thank y'all so much. And here's the strange part. I had no intention of gaining subscribers. There's so much going on in the world, and the least I can do is convey some love and joy through the videos I post with you on YouTube and on my Instagram fan page. I'm skilled at developing relationships, so why not use it to my advantage, you know? We're family here, and I truly adore us, y'all. I'll come back to you with another video if this one goes well, God willing.